network you have is everything. I know networking can be framed as a superficial thing that you do. Really doesn't have to be that way. The way I like to see it, it's all about finding people whose visions and missions and interests align with yours and just connecting with them. And so these might be other entrepreneurs who are working on the same challenge. It might be potential customers, it might be advisors, partner organizations, and as you already probably know, your university professors are some of the best people to go to. They often have a lot of industry connections. But even in a lot of university campuses, there's lots of conferences that happen in the city that you're in. There are lots of conferences. Right now, everything's moved online, but it's all about actively building connections. And I'm a huge fan of just building those connections with no agenda. And somewhere down the line, something will happen, some value will be created. We've had lots of new customers or partners, awards, all of these things that have come by just because I happened to meet someone in passing at a conference or I connected with someone on LinkedIn. So kind of having an active networking strategy, even if it isn't with a specific agenda in mind, is really important. Then farther down the line later, you might need something and you happen to know someone that has it. One thing that I wish that I did from the beginning was have a network database. So this is like an Excel sheet of names, roles, companies, industry, and email. Because it's gotten out of hand now where I have some contacts on LinkedIn, some on email, some on Facebook. And I really wish from the beginning I had a habit of consolidating it all in one place. And so that's something I urge you to do. Now, one of the other things that really helps with networking is thought leadership. I'm not sure if that word means anything to you, but it's essentially the process of sharing your ideas with the world. So as you're starting a startup, a company, you're developing a lot of expertise in a given area, whether it's renewable energy or whether it is around education. You are learning so much just by working on this problem. And you have lots of new ideas that you've come across, whether it's books or other thinkers, that you can share with the rest of the world. And one of the things I found to be really powerful is establishing yourself as an expert. So you don't have to wait for someone to give you permission and say, wow, you've invented this technology and now you're an expert in this area. You can start to establish yourself as that expert. So write articles on Medium about your opinion on that industry. Submit yourself as a speaker for conferences. Give TEDx talks. These are all the different ways you can be a thought leader. And I really think it's one of the most powerful ways to network, because the more you put your ideas out there, someone will come across that article or that YouTube video and think, wow, this is really cool. I want to reach out to this person. Or, wow, this really resonates with me. I'm really interested in this problem. I want to talk more to her about this. So I've actually found this to be a really nice way of pulling people to you rather than going out and reaching out to people. I've had potential investors, potential customers, partners, team members reach out to me and the rest of the team because they heard us speak at a conference or because they read one of our articles. So it's a really powerful way of networking.
Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be uploading new podcasts every week where we spotlight some of the world's leading startup founders and VCs to talk about their journeys and experiences in the field.